Welcome to the Conversations in Colons podcast. I'm your host, Damien, my co-host, Jared.
Hey,
and we got a special guest. Whoop, whoop. Dirty Dave is back.
So just a regular
Guess who's
guest.
back on a brand new track.
Oh, bars. David is only here for one portion of the show because he has to go. Ooh, bars. To school tomorrow. So
that was extremely not straight.
That was bars. I don't fucking care what you say. So no Brewskis of the week. I don't have anything. I know Jared doesn't have anything, and fucking David is falling asleep. So we gotta go.
I mean, I have a brewski, but
what's your brewski?
All right. I have like a third of a fucking Mike's Harder Lemonade left.
Yeah, so like I said, nobody has any alcohol right now.
That's not true. I'm still drinking this bitch.
Like I said, nobody has any alcohol right now. And so we are going to review MGK, Machine Gun Kelly's new album, Tickets to My Downfall. It came out last week. It's like a modern pop rock, 90s, 2000s rock. All right, so Jared, what songs did you listen to so far? How far did you get in?
I've gotten through 14 and a half of them.
Okay, so you have a pretty decent idea of the album then.
Well, 14 and a half out of the 15 I have access to. Yes.
You have access to the deluxe album.
No, I fucking don't.
What?
Motherfucker.
Okay, whoa.
Okay.
I tried telling you earlier, but no, you're fucking right about everything.
I could give you a code.
Yeah, it says Tickets to My Downfall Deluxe sold out. I can't click on. Oh, yes, I can.
It's not sold out. That's the fucking name of the
Wait. Is it that hard to find it on Apple Music, my guy?
No, I mean, Apple Music's fucking dog shit. So why?
I mean, you just put up Tickets to My Downfall, and it's literally like the second option. You actually
listen. Apple Music is for people who are fucking Apple fanboys. So
Apple Music's the best streaming platform.
No.
Yes.
No. I have an iPhone and I use a real fucking music streaming device.
Right.
Yeah, that's all you need to know. Yeah.
The only thing I use the only thing that I use is fucking the App Store for my apps. Other than that, fuck iTunes, fuck all the Apple Radio bullshit.
How dare you say that?
It used to be good, but then they started updating it around the time the 8s came out. It sucks.
I mean, Apple Music's literally the best streaming platform.
It's really not though.
Alrighty, so from what you've heard, Jared, what is your opinion on it?
So overall, I had a hard time. Like, if I wasn't staring at my screen to know when the one song ended and the next one started, I couldn't fucking tell.
Okay.
Like, I mean, admittedly, like I was doing other things while listening, so I wasn't just like sitting here like, oh yeah, it's quiet. Okay, this is how this lyric goes. Quiet. Oh yeah, wow. No, like, that's stupid. I'm not gonna do that. It's music. You listen to music with doing other stuff. So all in all, they felt very similar. Specifically, there was a string between 6 and 9 where I kind of got lost, and I'm like, wait a minute, when did that song end?
Okay.
But then 9 picked up, and that's Kevin and Barracuda, and there's not even fucking music. It's just two retards
talking. It's an interlude. Do you know what an interlude is?
I don't.
Thousands of albums have interludes.
I know what an interlude is.
Okay, well, that's.
But you know what I don't think is. You know what I don't think is necessary.
Interlude.
What are you talking about?
That shit was so
funny, but okay.
I mean, okay, yeah, it was funny, but I'm sitting here like, where's the music? Yeah, no. So that was.
There's no music because it's an interlude. I mean,
yeah, well, it's stupid. There doesn't need to be one.
Okay.
It's just a waste. It's a waste of fucking time and money. Anyway,
okay.
I don't know. There were a couple songs that weren't too bad. I think Kiss Kiss, Drunk Face, Forget Me Too, My Ex's Best Friend, and
I knew you liked that song.
Nothing Inside. Those were like the good ones. The rest of them I was like, all right, this is pretty mediocre. It kind of reminded me it made me think I was listening to Green Day, listening to a lot of these songs.
Kind of that same kind of thing.
Yeah, which is, it's all right, but I could just listen to Green Day if I want to listen to shit that sounds like Green Day.
Okay.
And have a better experience.
So, first time listen through, out of 10, what would you give this album?
Well, I haven't gotten through all of the songs, but from what I've gotten through, I'd give it a solid like 5.8, I guess,
Out of 10?
out of
Okay,
10.
okay.
Yeah, it's not
Now,
very good.
can we preference this?
Yeah.
Jared listens to a lot of country, which isn't a bad thing. I'm just saying
I've listened
Jared's
to a lot of
preferred
different
music.
things.
Jared's preferred music is country and Alan Jackson. So that is what he
not
goes
true.
for.
My preferred music is typically classic rock.
No, it's Alan Jackson.
You're wrong.
Chattahoochee, you cannot tell me anything else.
Also, going into this, I had very low expectations. I was expecting to give it a 2 or a 3 because fucking MGK blows dicks. This was actually surprisingly good, so it was a higher rating than it should have gotten.
Okay,
Just
okay.
saying.
All right, David, Mr.
I like
Williams.
everything.
Chattahoochee is not a good song by him. I like.
Are
the
you
other
kidding
ones,
me?
like Tall Tall Trees or
Chattahoochee's
the
an
other one?
all-time bop.
Is Chattahoochee? I don't even remember.
Way down
I don't
yonder
know.
on the Chattahoochee, where it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that's an okay one. All right, never mind.
All
I
right,
was thinking of a different one.
David, Dirty Dave. Give me your thoughts.
All right. Well,
Buddy.
my thoughts. Well, I've listened to MGK for a couple years now, and I like him as an artist.
What a waste.
You're a waste.
Goddamn
So,
right.
I was a little skeptical when he announced that he was coming out with a pop rock album, but like after he released Bloody Valentine, I was like, lit.
Yeah.
I'm ready for this. And then he released the album, and me and you, Jamie, listened to this together, and it was just like, I feel like after every song, we're like, wait a minute, this is fire.
Yeah, literally the whole time when me and Dave were like listening to it, like all the like beat switch ups and like the guitar switch ups, we're just both like, fuck, holy shit. Because like even the beginning title track starts off like super slow, and then it just ramps up immediately.
See, I didn't think of that. You guys are comparing this to like his other music. Like, so when you take
It
this,
isn't like any of his other music though.
no, but like
At
that's
all.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All these songs I just listened to, this is gold compared to all the other dog shit he puts out. So like, I get what you're saying, but I guess I was taking it as.
Oh,
this
we'll
is
talk
like
about
an
where I
elementary
compare
thing.
it for the other albums in a minute. But
Oh, okay.
go ahead, David. Continue.
I like something I didn't like about the album is it was so short. It was like what 36 minutes long.
Yeah.
It's about 45
And
minutes
there's
of the deluxe, right?
Yeah,
53 minutes with the
there's
deluxe.
already 3 songs that he released
Yeah.
prior to releasing the album.
Mm-hmm.
So like we skipped those songs obviously because we've listened to them before. So it was really like what, like 25 something minutes.
Yeah.
But like those 25 minutes, dog. I mean.
So okay, like top 3 songs. What are your top 3 songs from the album?
Top 3 songs.
Yeah. Like if you were gonna recommend this album, you're like, hey, like don't throw Bloody Valentine into there, like stuff
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna
like
throw that shit
so
in.
somebody comes, you're like, hey, Mr. David, I want to listen to this new MGK album. What 3 songs do I go with?
Drunk Face.
Okay.
Forget Me Too, and then Nothing Inside, and then with honorable mentions.
The rest of the album.
All I know, and Playlist When I'm Gone. But like everything, I mean, if someone said, "Hey, what song should I listen to?" I'd be like the whole fucking album. It's hard.
Yeah, it'd only take you an
Fucking
hour
song.
anyway.
Most albums are only an hour. I mean, hour and 25.
It's just like World War III is like what, like a minute long.
It is a minute,
that
like
one was
3
not-
seconds.
That was not a good song.
That was a fucking great song. What?
No, it wasn't. It was a
Dude, I'm
minute
just saying,
long.
like-
It was ass.
And like I don't know, I'm looking at it. It's just like the whole song, the whole album. Like I listen to like I don't skip through the whole album.
Facts. Well, there's a few songs I skip. I'll be honest with
Maybe
you.
every now and then I'll skip like the interlude and shit. But like
Oh, I skipped that. Those aren't even in
Dude,
the playlist.
Bloody Valentine acoustic.
That shit's
Fuck?
bomb. So
Bloody.
okay, out of 10, what are you giving Tickets to My Downfall? Out of 10, what?
I would give this a solid 8.8
Is this your album of the year?
as of right
Fuck.
now. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, so to preference how I feel about MGK, I mean, David knew I hate MGK. I
good reason.
hate him personally, right? I hate his music, and then like last year, like his last album Hotel Diablo, like I listened to a few of his stuff. It's not terrible. I like the song Candy. You know, I think I'm okay. Obviously, like kind of started this whole thing. Then motherfucking David was telling me one day that he was gonna start doing like a rock pop album, and I was like, no, there's no way. And then fucking My Bloody Valentine came out, and that changed everything because My Bloody Valentine I've listened to so far this year, not fucking joking. I have the Apple Music stats to prove it. I've listened over like 250 times this year.
That's sad.
And on YouTube, like the video, I've probably seen over like 75 times because sometimes I'll be like working on something and I just do like the My Mix on YouTube, and like 4 of his songs are like the first 4 things. So My Bloody Valentine's like my song of the year. So going into it, I was very excited. Then he dropped Concert for Aliens, and I think that's like a good song. And then My Ex's Best Friend's probably one of the best songs he's released so far. So anyways, it's release night. Me and David sitting there, the two bros, the homies, and you know, It was a great ride from start to listen, or from start to finish. I had an enjoyable time. I think there's some skips. I think there's some rough edges, but I think overall it's a really good fucking album. My favorite song on there is Nothing Inside. I think Jawbreaker's good. Forget Me Too is good. Lonely is a really sad song that I think works well. David mentioned Play This When I'm Gone. That's like a song about him talking about committing suicide. And it's like a song like talking to his daughter. And then the deluxe album that he released, I think like Hangover Cure and Body Bag are really good songs. And overall, I just think of like compared to his other stuff, this is definitely his best album, I think. I mean, not saying his other stuff was that great, but I think overall, so earlier, well, it was last night, I was sitting there thinking, is this the album of the year for me so far? And David, I went back and I listened to some Circles, and I'm having issues. I fuck with Circles a lot. I'll be honest with you. So, you know, obviously we'll make this decision later on at the end of the year, but yeah, I do think so far this is a really good album, and definitely
it's hard to compare this album to Circles though.
I know, but like the vibes of Circles, like
well, yeah, Circles
but yeah,
is some vibe obviously, but this one is just like I'm a fucking headbang in the fucking car.
Like. Yeah, exactly. I mean, dude, I'm listening to this album constantly. I mean, no other songs are in the fucking playlist. It is just straight MGK with this album. So overall, really well done. This is his best-selling album too. But yeah, if I was gonna give it something out of 10, I think an 8 point.
Crazy.
I think like an 8.5 to an 8.8 is a fair score. Like if we're going from like this type of album and everything like that, I mean the songs are catchy. I mean they do get a little bit repetitive. Yeah, some sound the same, but they do offer a unique sound that we haven't heard in the mainstream in years.
Listen, all I'm saying is this motherfucker is talented as shit.
You're not wrong. I mean the dude can rap. I just never liked his.
No, he can't.
Yeah, he can rap, but like I never liked his rap songs.
You can ask anyone; they can hate him or love him, but MGK can fucking rap.
No, he cannot. Holy shit!
Like Jared, I understand what you're saying.
Binge, like his EP Binge, I didn't like that, but like Hotel Diablo, Bloom, like, dude.
Yeah, like
all
dude can rap
on YouTube in
dude,
quarantine.
His fucking Rihanna cover that he did. Oh yeah.
Dude, all I'm saying is that the dude has massive talent, and the dude can fucking spit, and then he just fucking dropped a pop rock album, and it's like
really good.
Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I hate the dude like personally still, but I gotta give him respect, and he can rap, even though Jared says he doesn't. I just don't care for his rap songs.
Really can't, though.
Jared, I'm telling you, like. I will send you freestyles of this dude rapping. Like he can.
I don't want to hear it. I've heard his shit before.
He can
He's
rap.
Not as good as you guys are making him out to be.
I'm not saying he's one of the greatest. I'm just saying the dude can spit. He can rap.
Right. Okay, I can. Okay, yeah, that's fair. He is definitely nowhere near one of the greatest, but I guess technically speaking, he is capable of rapping.
Like if we're going like ranking all the artists, like rappers, like he's a better rapper than a lot of these people out right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, better than a lot of these fucking people who, you know, everyone's like, oh my gosh, like I love this. It's like you don't even know who the fuck he is. Like, stop talking. I get that. Okay, that's fair.
And the dude's dating Megan Fox, so I gotta give him even more props.
I can't believe that people paid money for this album, though. like I really cannot.
I
That's
mean,
crazy to me.
technically, you pay for every album you have on your playlist for Spotify if you think about it, because you're paying for that premium. You know, that $9.99, like that gets distributed.
If you
like,
pay for premium.
do you have ads you listen to?
Oh no, I don't. Fuck no. I pay the money for no ads, and I love it.
If you have Spotify and you're listening to ads right now, you're fucking cancer. You're not a real music listener. You can't do that. I don't care how broke you are. $10, come on.
Before I got Spotify, I used Pandora because
Oh,
that was in the phase where fucking Apple Music was just ass. Like it never did what I wanted it to. There was nothing to it.
what do you want Apple Music to do?
Play the fucking songs I want. If I'm not playing music I've bought, if I'm playing a radio station, I want to just play what I'm asking for. Like if I have country on there, I want to play country. If I have fucking rock and roll, I want rock and roll. Not fucking like pop and shit. It mixed it up all the time. Apple Music's dog shit. I know you guys like it, but my experience from using it, I just don't ever want to.
I don't know if you know how this works.
There's too much to it.
There's this thing called playlists.
Yeah, I know there is, but you have to. But that's the thing. You have to purchase the songs and put them on playlists. Fuck that gay shit.
No, you just get Apple Music.
If you have Apple Music.
Oh, they change it? Is it now like some subscription?
It's always been like that.
It's
all right. Well, I'm still.
Are you talking about iTunes? Because iTunes and Apple Music are two different things.
Not.
You had to get Apple Music through iTunes.
Yeah, but Apple Music's a subscription like service that allows you.
iTunes, you buy songs off of.
Yeah, and then you actually own.
Like, it's $10 a month,
but
and you
it's all
fucking
connected. You can still use your songs in Apple
Correct,
Music.
But you don't have to own and like go and buy the songs if you're on Apple Music.
Yeah, that's fair, but it's still dog shit.
I mean, okay.
I don't like the interface was bad when I used it. It was all
it's Apple. What do you mean?
It was Garbo.
Apple does not.
Anyway, my point was I used to use Pandora and that shit played ads and I hated that. And when I moved to Spotify, Spotify is 1,000 times better than Pandora. And it's been the #1 fucking music streaming service and podcasts, all of it. It's great. The only thing that I prefer, like in terms of podcasts over Spotify, is actually using like Apple's downloadable podcast app, because if I'm driving and I'm using the fucking, like if I have it plugged in so I'm playing it through my car's speakers, Apple's fucking podcast thing is super easy. It's one little click. You can pause it, double click to fast forward or whatever. It's really easy. If you're using Spotify, you have to actually open up your phone while driving, and that's not safe. Other than that, Spotify's great.
Yo, you know what's kind of fucking crazy?
What's that?
Donald Trump just tested positive for coronavirus.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I've been keeping up with it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, he just tweeted it out. Anyways, yeah.
Good. Fuck him. So, I mean, no, that's bad.
No politics, but fuck both of them. Yeah.
Oh, and First Lady. Holy shit, they're both positive.
Yeah. Well, he do be fucking, so of course she's gonna get, you know, whatever it is. Anyways, well, David, I know you have to go, so thank you for being a part of the show. We will let you go and bars again and go to school. Okay. I hope you have fun.
I'm going to school right now. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Well, yeah, but you know you have to get up in like 6-7 hours.
I mean, yeah.
And you're gonna get home, and we're gonna play Rocket League tomorrow. You know.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, let's give a round of applause for Dirty Dave. Yeah. No, I'm the only one.
Right.
Okay.
I'm clapping myself. Hey, everybody, stream tickets to my downfall.
Hey, there you go. See you later, Dirty Dave.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye,
Goodbye. Alrighty, Jared. We have some things to talk about. Other than that. And I'm pretty sure I didn't prep you on any of it, so it's going to be fun. Number one, some big things came out, I think, yesterday. So
you told me we were talking about much.
I know. Spider-Man PS4, right?
No, who gives a shit?
Shut up.
Right, on to the next.
Shut up. Spider-Man PS4, you know, the best Spider-Man. Like when I think of Spider-Man, the way Spider-Man was portrayed in that game, like perfect. But these motherfuckers. Okay, so hold on. So the new Miles Morales game, right?
Hold on.
If you pre-order and you get the like digital deluxe edition, you get the remastered version of the PS4 Spider-Man game, right? All its DLCs.
Didn't that game just fucking come out?
Came out
2 years ago?
Yeah, 2018.
Yeah, why the fuck does it need to remaster? It's 2 years old. There's games
because they're giving it better lighting, Jared. And
that's stupid. That's so fucking stupid.
Because this where the remaster comes in. This is where the remaster comes in. Oh. They changed the face model completely of Spider-Man, of Peter Parker.
So it's not even it's just like a reimagining. That's stupid.
They made this boy look like Tom Holland, and I'm fucking pissed because I cannot escape Tom Holland. This dude is a fucking awful Spider-Man, and he just keeps getting injected into my veins, and he keeps getting shown. Oh, and they don't even get me started on the Spider-Man 3 rumors. Yeah, Jamie Foxx is back as Electro for Spider-Man 3. He's reprising his role from The Amazing Spider-Man 2. They are bringing him in somehow through the little multi-universe thing, and this motherfucker is back. Oh, anyways, that's my Spider-Man rant. That's all I want to talk about, when it comes to that. But we did have the Zombies reveal, which you watched, right, Jared? Which I told you to watch?
No, because I wasn't supposed to be on the podcast this week.
Oh, okay. So I'll give the rundown. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Oh, I should have told David this. Never told him. Oh, I could have told you this. Didn't tell me. Yeah, motherfucker.
To be fair, I did tell you to watch the 8 minutes.
No, you didn't. You didn't fucking tell me.
No,
you're like, oh, you're not gonna be in the podcast. Just check it out at some point. I was like, yeah, I might. And then, fuck you.
Anyways, so I think
it's zombies. It'll be great. That's the end of discussion.
I think it was Tuesday. They showed it was an 8 minutes reveal, 8 minute reveal. And so this is how it works. The first map is Nocturne Toten. Okay, this is the original Zombies map, but they did a Blood of the Dead kind of thing and Nuketown to where they extended it. So
it's ass.
So you go out. You start off outside the facility. You then proceed to go into the bunker underneath the facility. Oh, it's called Die Machine, by the way, or D Machine.
Nocturne Toten is the first ever zombies.
Yes,
map, right?
So hold on.
Okay.
So the map's called D Machine, and my mom just texted me. Do you know Trump and Melania just tested positive?
It's a damn good thing too. I mean, that's so sad. Oh boy, wow.
So you go down. Well, one of his people got it. So, anyways, you go down into the facility, the underneath the underbelly. And what's nice about this is they're kind of going for more of a horror aspect because there's no light until you turn on the power underneath there. So the only light source you have is a flashlight at the end of your gun.
That sounds amazing.
So you kind of have that horror aspect. And what they were talking about was zombies aren't just going to come from normal zombie spawns. They pop up from the ground and they kind of come through windows and stuff like that. They talked about it being more realistic and how...
Okay, I did see some of those.
Yeah, and they said how when you're in that area below, there's already zombies walking around. And... So, you're going through, it's dark, whatever, you can't see shit, and then a zombie kind of jump scares you. Something like that, right?
So it sounds like a mix of World War II zombies where they had the jump scares,
yes, but
also transit zombies, the beginning of transit where they were stumbling around in the bus station.
Basically, yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
And I like a lot of the ideas they're bringing to zombies. They really hammered home that they want zombies to be fun, and they're trying to make it different than any other zombies, which we'll talk about in just a second. So the next area you can go to is they have the plane. Now, if you remember War at War, there's the infamous plane that you see the zombie run by. You can go to that plane. You can go to the forest that's outside of Nocturne Toten. You can also just go into Nocturne Toten, right? And kind of experience that map again. Perk machines are back. And from what I was reading, it's all of them, basically. PhD Flopper's back. Deadshot Daiquiri.
They're finally doing something right.
They had a new perk that it was called something Shock, and it was like an arcade machine. But they're no longer perk bottles. They're soda cans or pop cans.
Oh, shit. That's fine.
Yeah, so they're pop cans. Speed Cola's back. Juggernaut's back. Now, they said they do work differently now, though. So Juggernaut has a little bit of a tweak. Still works the same.
Never mind. They've ruined zombies.
No, it still has the same of like you get more health, but you have upgradable perks.
Oh no.
Which we will see. One of the big things I like is what World War II Zombies. If you played the first map, like that map was really solid. It was a good base, and then as the DLCs went on, it just got more and more ass. I like how you could customize your character's loadout before the match started, and that's the same thing here. They basically came out and said, well, they actually said it. You can start off with an assault rifle. You no longer start off with a pistol. They want this to be a realistic zombies experience. You are a ground team being dropped into a heated zone, and you can carry the weapons you want. You can upgrade them, and you can pack punch them, shit like that. And what's nice about this is the storyline they're going for, which, if you haven't kept up with zombies, basically the crew, the Ultimus crew, ended. They sacrificed their lives, and they ended any other universe. So hopefully this universe didn't have zombies, and they were half right, half wrong, right? So the story is, Nazis and Russia and stuff making these zombies. But what's nice is before in zombies, they always talked about how everywhere was infected with zombies. There's no safe places.
Yeah.
In this, the world is safe, but there's areas with zombies, and they're worried about an outbreak. So you're going into these specific areas that have zombies, but the whole world doesn't know yet. They said a lot of things from the old games. They kind of teased. They're like, a lot of things don't stay undead, which is how they exactly worded it. They're reimagining a lot of things because the main lady, who is like a character that will talk to you throughout the map and everything like that, is a grown-up Samantha. And they have a grown-up Eddie. You play as Woods in this as well, which I think we talked about a few weeks ago. So, and by the way, a few weeks ago, I already leaked a lot of this shit that we're talking about. So make sure, you stay up to date with this podcast, because I leak a lot of shit, not me personally, but I see the leaks.
Yeah.
So to continue, kill streaks are in zombies.
Wow, this is just getting worse and worse. I'm not going to lie to you.
But they said it's balanced enough. And the reason why kill streaks are in this is because there's a new way to end zombies. Before, you just kind of play till you died. But let's say you beat the Easter egg, or you know what, Jared, we've been playing for 3 hours. I just want to get out. They now have an exfil system, kind of like Extinction. Think about it like that, right? So
yeah, but that was bad.
No, yeah, but the way they're doing it now is going to be cool. So basically, you somehow trigger this, and they say, okay, a helicopter will be in, but you have to survive this many rounds. The way they put it, zombie spawns, when you hit the exfil button, zombie spawns are constant, and it's quadrupled. So think of it like, if you're on round 20, you're getting round 80 zombies. And so they want you to feel rushed. In the trailer that they showed, it shows the 4 squad members on a plane, and dude, it had to have been like 100 zombies surrounding them. Now, whatever, if that's a trailer, it doesn't matter. But that's where score or kill streaks come in, because then you see the one guy, and he had to be protected, but you see the one guy getting a chopper gunner and start mowing down zombies. So that's how kind of kill streaks are going to work. I don't know how you're going to get them. I don't know if you can only use them during the exfil situation, because you have to kind of like clear the landing zone. I don't know how that's going to work, but yes, those are in it. There's different types of zombies. They showed like a Nova Hound. So think of the Nova crawlers.
Yeah,
and then
so like
the dogs.
reimagined.
Yeah.
I've seen some of that.
Yeah, they have fire zombies. They have like these toxic waste zombies from like Dead Island Riptide with like those hazmat suits on.
Yeah.
So from what I'm seeing, map looks really good. Then they're gonna have Dead Ops Arcade 3. And then they have also just kind of like a typical zombies map. They'll have Nocturne Totem back. So you just playing that, and you can play like a normal zombies thing. And then there's another map, which we'll talk about another time when they release more info. We don't know much about it at the moment. So overall, I think the zombies that we were shown, and I understand, Jared, it sounds bad. You should watch the 8 minutes, because they explain it better than I do. But from everything I've seen, the zombies YouTubers, Noah J, Tim Hansen, Mr. T Lexify, like stuff like that, they're all super excited. And Treyarch we trust. I mean, you gotta give it up to these dudes. These dudes are doing everything they can. They're doing like anything Infinity War didn't do, Treyarch has done. They're making multiplayer better. They're listening to the fan feedback. They listened to the fan feedback about zombies because Black Ops 4 Zombies wasn't that good. They completely switched it up, got rid of that crew. The campaign is supposed to be really good, and Warzone is supposed to be even better, which Warzone shit, but whatever, make it better. So yeah, that's kind of all we have with zombies. The beta starts next week for you PS4 players, and then the week after, us PC and Xbox players can then play it. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, Cyberpunk had a new trailer, but it was just
Let's be honest, that shit.
It was Keanu Reeves in it.
Oh, like actually?
Yeah, like actually.
Okay, then that's a different one than I saw because I must have seen a different one.
Yep, and they keep hammering home this November 17th or 19th release date, whichever one it is. So that game's coming out. They are having to do a little bit of a crunch with their employees, but as long as the game's good. So I think that's it. I think that's it for this week. I do have a few announcements. Remember, we at 100 subscribers for this channel, we will do face cams. I have my new mic already. I'm waiting for my preamp that ships tomorrow. I should have that hopefully before the next podcast. So my quality will sound a lot better. New series. I kind of have two series in mind, but definitely one new series for sure. It's called Cold Ones Play, and that's how I'm going to bring gaming back into the channel. So not saying it's going to be a weekly thing, but when we feel that there's a game we should play, we're going to record it. We're going to start off with Phasmophobia, which is a horror game that just came out. It is a co-op horror game. Well, a scary game, ghost game. You're basically ghost hunters, and one person has to go in the house.
You were texting me about the other day?
Yep. So one person goes in the house, tries to figure out what's going on. He encounters the ghost. The other person kind of keeps track of everything, watches on the camera. Then you could swap places, whatever you want to do. You both can go in, but there's benefits to that and disadvantages to that. So that's going to be our first episode. I don't know if we're going to... I would like that episode to come out Wednesday. So whenever we record that, I don't know if we'll do parts of it. We may just play it once, and then we'll see how that feedback goes, and maybe we'll do a part 2. But yeah, so this is Cold Ones Plays is how we're going to bring gaming back into it. We'll have like a Call of Duty episode, but newer games we're probably going to do an episode of each. And then if you guys like certain games, we'll continue like with a part 2, part 3. I've had an idea of like a Cold Ones After Dark, kind of like a 30-minute like after show. And I don't, this is not for sure.
Like a post show?
Yeah, but like more, because YouTube's very weird. And I think as the podcast grows, we have to like separate our content in a way. I like the After Dark show to be more locker room talk in a sense. You know what I mean? Like harsher comedy, so shit like that I can control more. Like if YouTube says, hey, we don't want that video down, I now don't have to take a whole podcast down. I just take that 30 minutes out.
That's fair.
That's an idea. We will have a Halloween special for the podcast.
We will.
I'm thinking maybe we do like top 10 horror movies or top 10 best Halloween movies.
We've done that though.
Have we? Did we do that last year?
We've done that for Halloween already.
Okay, well I'll figure out something else. That will.
I have a couple ideas we can go.
Yeah. So Halloween falls on a Saturday, so I'll upload that Saturday. Well, I'll still upload Friday, so the 30th. Oh, well, yeah, whatever. So, yeah, there'll be a Halloween thing. But, yeah, we'll keep you guys up to date. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're on YouTube. Please share. And if you're on Spotify, SoundCloud. What?
Have you heard, because I have been waiting for you to finish talking so I could put something in, but you sound like you're about to end the show.
Oh, go ahead,
yeah. So, have you seen anything about the Minecraft stuff going on right now?
With, like, being in Smash?
Nope. Okay.
I wouldn't even talk about that. I'm sorry. Pause. You do you. Okay. Go ahead. Continue.
No, go ahead and say whatever you're saying, because mine's a lot less like exciting.
Smash, say, so. Super Smash Bros. Is getting Minecraft characters: Steve, Alex, Enderman, Zombie, and I think Herobrine.
I may have seen a little teaser about Steve, but I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. What I was gonna say is, if anyone's keeping up with anything like any Mojang or Microsoft news, they're doing a vote. I think it's actually tomorrow, the 3rd. So, goddamn, So the third's a Saturday. Yeah. So Saturday the 3rd, they're doing a vote where you're gonna vote between one of 3 new mobs that is gonna be put into the game. And one of them is I can't remember the names exactly, but it's like a frost like illager or ice illager or something like that. And basically he's like a hostile mob that attacks you with ice attacks. The second one is called a moo bloom or a bloom moo. It's basically like a mushroom, except it's got flowers on it. It's all yellow. It's a cow, but it's yellow. And bees are attracted to it, and they're best friends with bees. Like I guess there's something there that they're gonna add in. The third one is just called a glow squid, and that's the only one I haven't actually seen any video of. But that one sounds the coolest, and then if it is what I think it is, and it's going to be a glowing squid underwater. I want to vote for that one. So look out for it. It's one of those things. It's kind of like the biome vote they did last year between the Badlands, the swamps, and the tall hills or the mountain biome. I can't remember. I think hills won. I think the mountains won that one. And I don't know when they're putting those into updates. So that's another thing you guys can keep up with if you're interested in Minecraft. But that was something I had seen. I'd heard that it was going to happen, but I didn't know if it was for sure. And I saw them posting about it. So keep an eye out on that if you're interested in that. And then after that, I was going to say, if anyone out there interested in Pokemon on the Switch, the Sword and Shield stuff, the Tundra expansion is coming out October 22nd, which it was surprising to me because I had been reading up until a couple days ago that they were bringing out in November. So anyone who's expecting that to come out in November, get ready to see that on October 22nd, a little bit earlier than we were expecting. So yeah, those are just two more things I was going to add in towards the end here. Anything else you got, Damien?
Nope. I'll finish where I was leaving off.
Okay.
Yeah, so please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share. We are trying to grow. Make sure if you're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, you can follow us. Leave a review if you're on like Apple Music or Apple Podcasts. And yeah, just make sure you guys help us out here. You can follow us on
Yeah.
Twitter, Instagram. I'll have all that linked down below.
Absolutely go follow us on Twitter because if we end up doing this Cold Ones plays things with this horror game, I might stream it while Damien's recording it just so we
Yeah.
have two different perspectives. So keep an eye out. Maybe you'll be able to see us play live before the video comes out. Who knows?
Yep. So we may play that tonight. I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week, and thank you for listening to the Conversation Colons podcast.
Have a good one.